Good morning, good evening, whatever time you may be watching this. I hope you're having a blessed day because this is the day that the Lord has made. Before I go any further, I want to say, wow, just thinking about the past devotionals that we have had in the past couple of weeks have been just amazing and a very good motivation for to starting and to finishing the weeks. I want to say thank you to Pastor Gordon and Trey Kelly for putting all of this together. It's really a good motivation. Now today, the title of my devotion is "It's Time We Go Deeper." And yes, we as Launch Student Ministry, it is time that we as a group of young people go deeper in our walk with the Lord. Ezekiel verse 47, chapter 3 through 5 says, "Going on eastward with a measuring line in his hand, the man measured 1,000 cubits and then led me through the waters. And it was ankle deep. Again he measured 1,000 and led me through the waters. And it was ankle deep. Again he measured 1,000 and led me through the water. And it was waist deep. Now he measured 1,000 and it was a river that I could not pass through, for the water had risen. It was deep enough to swim in, a river that could not be passed through." Ezekiel was having a vision of a river that was springing forth from the temple. It was it was flowing underneath the door, and it was making a mighty river of healing and life and power. As I said before, Launch Student Ministry, it is time we take off our shoes and start wading into the water. Revival is here. Time of sitting on the banks are up. We as a group need to go deeper in our walks with the Lord. Just thinking of what new life would be and could be if we as a youth group went forth deeper into the Lord. Now, you are probably wondering, how can we go deeper? Well, it is pretty simple. The first thing that we have to do, or the first thing that it starts with, is you. Before we go deeper as a group, you alone have to strengthen your walk with the Lord. Personal relationship. The only way God can work through this group is if you let Him work through you first. Number 2 is by fasting and prayer. Just think of how powerful it would be if everyone would take time out of the week, one day a week, 1 hour out of the week, to fast a video game, TV, the radio, your phones, or any other thing, food, anything. And just take that time to meditate on the Lord in prayer and listening to worship music and praying in any other way that lifts up the Lord. Like I said before, the only way we can go deeper as a group is if you go deeper first. 3 is being unsatisfied. You and you alone has to take the time and look at your own self and know that you are unsatisfied where you are at and where the youth group is at. Then where you are at now, trust me, there are some powerful young people in our youth group. It is sad for me to watch them stay where they're at just because they have too much pride in themselves to look at them and say that there is more for me. There is more for me in my walk with the Lord. But you have to be unsatisfied with being in ankle deep water, with being on the shoreline and being on the banks. Like I said, you have to be unsatisfied with yourself. Are you satisfied with where you're at now with your walk with the Lord? Are you going to make a move while you are still in this season of your life and say, I am going to make a move that will not only affect me but will affect my youth group and my church? Will you make the difference today and go deeper in your walk with the Lord so we as a group can grow? As Jesus said in John in Revelation chapter 21 verse 6, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To him who is thirsty, I will give to drink without cost from the spring of the water of life." I hope you are having a good week or had a good week, and I hope you will have a good weekend. To weekend, the end. Okay, you can cut it off. Was that good?